Cunha. Yes! Get it! Get it! Come on! So there we go. You just saw the winning penalty from Cunha in extra time. We made a meal of that, didn't we? It was never going to be straightforward with Wolves, but we can say it now. Bring on the Albion in the next round. In the 4th round of the FA Cup. We finally got past Brentford tonight. Oh man, what a dramatic ending. What a dramatic game. We never make it easy. But the big news before the game was Hodge was actually started today. Lamina was back on the bench after his absence, after the passing of his father. No Neto, Bellegarde started. Santi Bueno was at the back, no Dawson. So it was a bit worrying, I must admit. And first 10 minutes we were in control. I really did think we was in control. And then pretty much on Brentford's first attack, couldn't really see it because it's the other end to me, but a bit of a scramble. And Collins, our former defender, as we all know, puts it in to an empty net. Well, basically a tap in into the goal. And at that point you're thinking, please don't do this to us, Wolves. Just like, it shook the life out of the atmosphere in the ground as well when that happened. And obviously with it being so cold and with Brentford bringing about 50 fans, it was really hard to generate an atmosphere today. But I thought the South Bank actually did pretty well, singing Gary O'Neill's song and obviously singing Lamina's song and that. But we did eventually equalise before half-time. A great ball in by Cunha. I thought Cunha was fantastic today, by the way. Great ball in. Semedo has an attempt, saved, puts it in, 1-1. And yeah, we're just thinking, right, let's come out second half and let's just get the win. Let's just get it done. But the same bloke who scored in the first round, well, the first leg at their place, Mapai. Is it Mapai? Mappy? Mopai? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he, by the way, he's an idiot. At the end, he was all kicking off. Again, but anyway, yeah, he scores. Everyone thinks he's offside. The lino flags. A massive long VAR check. A lot of VAR tonight, by the way. Stood there waiting and waiting and waiting, and eventually they give it as onside. And you know what they did do for the first time, which I've never seen before? They actually showed it on the screens in Molineux in the corners, the 2 screens in the corners, so we could actually see he was onside. So again, you're thinking, Wolves, don't throw it away again. But we make a couple of big substitutions. Lamina comes on and Nathan Fraser comes on. And what a moment for Nathan Fraser, 18 years of age. He actually scored against Blackpool, didn't he, in the League Cup, in our last cup game at Molineux early on in the season. But what a finish. The ball ends up out to him on the right-hand side. He takes a touch and slots it lovely into the far left-hand corner in front of the South Bank. And what a moment for him. Buzzing for him, like, God, his parents and that must be absolutely over the moon. But then it's a case of, can we go on and get the winner in normal time? Because everyone don't want to be here. We just want to get through and get the Albion next. But it goes into extra time, and to be honest, although we did have a lot of shaky moments, we were a bit sloppy at times today, there was only going to be one winner for me, and thankfully it came. The ball ended up with Neto, bit of a cluster in the box, and it did look like he made a bit of a meal of it, I must be honest. I was thinking, oh, is that a dive? The Brentford players went mental, like claiming it was a dive. It all started kicking off. The referee gave the penalty, VAR checked it was a penalty, and they also checked for a red card because obviously it all kicked off because the Brentford players were not happy with Neto because they believed he did dive. And then Cunha, who had just gone down with cramp, by the way, he'd just had cramp before he took the penalty after one of the shots he'd took, which their keeper took to the bar, steps up and, as you saw at the beginning of the video, slots it into the corner. So then it was a case of holding out, and Brentford had the ball in the net again from Collins again, but thankfully it was offside, and after a VAR check it was confirmed as offside. So a very dramatic night at Molineux. Like, we never make it easy, we never were, but it does set up a really tasty Black Country derby away at the Albion. 11:45 kick-off, I think, on a Sunday the 27th of January. But wow, very cold night at Molineux, but we've got there, we've got through it, lads. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup, and we're against our bitter rivals. Please like and subscribe if you are new. Comment down below your thoughts if you managed to watch it tonight. I know everyone was saying it was hard to find a stream, but yeah, as I say, please like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you all next video. Get in, Wolves, and bring on the Albion.